It's me, King Pyramid, and welcome back to my channel. So, today's video is going to be a little juicy. It's going to answer a lot of you guys, ew. It's going to answer a lot of your questions, and having to do with my relationship and what's going on. Are we together? Are we not? When did it end? What happened? All that good stuff. I constantly get questions because now they'll see that I'm on a date or something and they'll be like, oh, another love of your life, and they'll make stupid comments like that. But, yeah, let's just dive right in. So, as you guys know, I was dating an individual for about 2 years. It would have been 2 years this past February 16th. And me and this individual, we hit it off amazingly, and we knew each other prior for about 2 years, I want to say, prior to that. Maybe a little less, but point is, we knew each other. I had him move into my house. I trusted him with all my life. But when the gut tells you that something is wrong, usually something is wrong, and when you're vulnerable and just getting out of a situation that changed your life in such a dramatic way, you tend to not want to listen to your gut. You tend to shy away from that dark feeling that something's wrong here. It's not as picture perfect. So I don't want to make this video a gazillion years long, so I'm gonna speed through the process. So at the beginning of it all, this person was amazing, this person was beautiful, this person took care of me, this person understood me, this person survived Pulse, and we had a connection that I didn't have with any other. I hadn't had that connection since I was with the love of my life, the person who I fell in love with, and I still love to this day. I won't put him on the spot, but he knows who he is. I thought it was that again, so I was trying to hold on to that feeling, that nostalgia, that fairy tale feeling of, that Prince Charming feeling. I'm sure you guys have all felt it before. But, different things, different red flags would pop up here and there, such as an ex that was predominant constantly, all the time. And, I would get told what everyone gets told. Babe, no, you have nothing to worry about. That's just an ex, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. There's something in my eye. Or I'm getting emotional, but no. Fast forward, I have some IG drama happen with his ex that I see one of my hats on this person, and I'm told that, oh, that's nothing, you have nothing to worry about, maybe that person has the same hat, blah, blah, blah. Seems like something dumb, right? So, just little red flags would keep popping up, and the finger would keep getting pointed at me, and I would take fault for things, and I would apologize for things, because I loved him, and I cared for him, and I wanted the world with this person. So, fast forward almost 2 years into it. And I know when I say this, a lot of you are going to be like, oh, that's foul, you don't do that, you don't do the going through phone things. But I had no other choice at this point, and we had already been through a situation where I acted out of spite, and I did do something stupid, but I did feel like crap for it, and I did apologize for it, and we were supposed to be growing from it, and we were supposed to be changing, because apparently up to that point he had only flirted with people online and blase, and I was the one that acted out of spite and actually went and cheated. So fast forward to about October of 2018, and I had already caught things on this person's phone several times, things that would make you want to throw up, honestly. Like, while living with my parents, this person went behind my back and hooked up with a stranger from Grindr, and that's a whole nother story on its own. And now you're saying, why the hell would you stay with him at this point? And at this point, I have no idea. I don't think I loved myself as much as I do now. I didn't put myself first as much as I do now, and I wasn't being fair to myself. So I took the apology and I took the I'm sorry, and he looked me in the eye and he said, I promise, babe, I'll never do this to you again. I'm sure a lot of you ladies, I'm sure a lot of you men, I'm sure a lot of you, everybody has heard that line before. So I choose to believe it, and fast forward from August is when that happened to October, nothing had ever stopped. I decided to go on his phone one night and I saw that from August 31st that I found that to October 28th, all of that was going on. So I went as far as catfishing him on Grindr, and he sent the address of where we were living at the time to meet up with this person at 10 outside because he knew a spot. Little does he know this person is me, and I wake him up at 10, I have all his stuff packed, I tell him that I'm done, that I can't do this anymore, I can't handle getting my heart stepped on and tarnished and making myself look stupid for someone who doesn't appreciate it. And, you know, a lot of you out there will say there's two sides to every story, and there are two sides to every story, and I'm sure he'll tell the story completely different. But the point is, I gave my all to this person, and this person gave me barely a half an inch. And it sucks when you do that, and it sucks when you give all your love to someone, it sucks when you give all your trust to someone, and they play with it, and they play with it, and they play with it until you no longer know what's real or what's fake, you know? So I got caught up in my head. Feelings, emotions, you know. So, thinking back on that, I did learn my lesson. I did learn a giant lesson from this man. Boy. Because a man wouldn't act in the way he would. Only boys act in the way that this boy acted. And obviously, you know, it still hurts. And obviously I'm still getting over it, but it is what it is, you know. I'm sharing it with you guys so you guys are caught up, and so I don't get any more silly questions, and so I don't get asked what happened to you and blase, wait, hold on, who's this, and da-da-da-da-da, because, you know, I am dating, I am very much doing my own thing, getting to know Norman, and not thinking too much about what that person did and how much tarnish that person did. Because at the end of the day, you grow, you live, and you learn, and we love, and we hurt, and hurt people that hurt people. So we just have to learn to stop hurting one another and express our feelings instead of going around and cheating and doing disgusting things that only demean you as a person. And if you don't respect yourself, then you can't respect the person you're in a relationship with. And if you don't respect the person you're in a relationship with, then there is no point to have a relationship with. Enough of that. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my story time. Thank you guys so much for keeping up to date with me, for asking all the questions. I hope I answered as many questions as I could about my relationship status and my life as of now when it comes to my relationship, which there is none. But yeah, you know, I'm fine. There's my bad days, there's my good days, but like I said, we live, we learn, we grow, and we can only move forward from here, guys. So thank you so much. Again, I'm King Pyramid. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you aren't subscribed, click down below on the subscribe link subscribe to my channel, click on the little bell so you know when I post. I will be starting to post more often. This video will drop soon, so stay tuned. If you don't follow me on all my social media platforms, I do have my ID, my Facebook, my Snapchat, and I think that's it. All on my about info for my beautiful little channel. If this video seems unprofessional, I'm filming it on my Galaxy Note 9 with my beautiful little S Pen. So I will be getting my camera soon. I'm in Puerto Rico on vacation, taking my personal retreat. So again, thank you for subscribing. I love you.